75 hard week 11. It's finally over. I'm super excited. Not because I finished it, but because I was able to, take on the challenge and just take it head on and actually go through with it and finish strong. So, how was 75 hard? Again, during the week, I did everything is normal. I kicked off the week on Sunday with yoga, mastered the crow pose. Finally, I mastered it, and I was really excited. Food wise, I'm eating well. I'm eating the best I have ever eaten, basically. I'm also I walked back and forth. It was very cold, or it's been very cold for the past few weeks, but because it was almost over, I had to finish it. So I walked back and forth to the gym. I did my strength training. I'm drinking my water. I've just stuck with it. And because it was the last week, a couple of days, especially the last day, was quite tough because I was meal prepping, so I couldn't exercise for during the day, but I still had to do it. This day I was doing upper body. I just got on with it, really. I'm still gonna do a proper update on how it went overall, but so far so good. My week 1 was quite tough, but moving to week 11, I got a hang of it. I just got on with it, and there were days that were really tough, especially when I have to go out and I'm socializing, but I'm not drinking, and I'm having to watch what I'm eating. So that was very tough. But all in all, I'm super excited I was able to do this challenge. And it's been a journey. I really need to do a step-by-step update on, what I looked like before, what I looked like after, also with my food, the reading as well. I was able to read, I think, 4 books so far, and, the books were really good. I read something around mental, trying to be physically or mentally strong and changing your mind no matter what it was, being able to change your mind and manifest things. I read about negotiation, how to negotiate like your life depended on it. I read about psycho-cybernetics, also how to train the mind. So I think most of the things I read was about mind, body, and soul, and also self-development as well, which was really nice. So I could talk more about that as well. And also exercise-wise, I did my exercise. I've always done exercise anyway, so it wasn't really bad. I think the outdoor one was the toughest one. But it was good. I wouldn't say I enjoyed it throughout, but for the most part, I enjoyed it. And I also was able to see how far I could push myself, even when I didn't really want to. But because I knew I was doing something, I just had to push myself and do what I had to do. What else? I think I need to do a proper update on, how everything went. Exercise-wise, everything was fine. On this day, I was doing circuit training, full body workout. And it was tough, but I was able to do it. And so if you're someone that's looking to do 75 hard, I think my advice is to read about it. Read about what you would have to give up and what you would have to do. And also mentally prepare yourself for what would happen after the 75 hard. For me, I now have to try as much as possible to incorporate most of the things I was doing 75 hard afterwards as well. So with drinking, I'm a social drinker anyway, so it's not like I'm going to start drinking back again. I didn't really miss it. So, once in a while, especially now that is getting up to Christmas, I know, I'm going to attend a lot of functions. I just have to be very mindful as to what I'm putting in my body. And I think that's probably what this challenge has taught me, to just really look after myself, my inside, my outside, and also my mental state as well, which, what most people are always looking to do to just improve yourself in whatever way, shape, or form you can do that. So I think that's one thing I'll be thinking about. So yeah, in terms of strength training, I've always done strength training, and I'm just going to keep doing that. Nothing is going to change at all. With my progress pictures, I took a lot of progress pictures, so I'm going to be able to show that, soon. Just show side by side on when I started and, how it finished and how it's also going, because it's not going to end. Because I've done 75 hours doesn't mean that I'm not going to continue on with most of the rules, but I'll just be mindful and be cautious as well, because what you don't want to do is after 75 hours then just go back into your bad habits. Not like I had a lot, but I'll be more mindful now, especially with my food, because I think one of the things I really struggled with was food wise, just making sure I'm constantly eating right and I'm not eating too many junk. And this has really helped. It's helped with just being conscious of what I'm eating, and also making sure that I'm preparing my meals in advance, so that way if I come back from the gym I'm not hungry and I'm grabbing the wrong kind of food. So just prepping my meals in advance, especially protein, because I was heavy on protein with this particular diet that I chose to do during 75 hard. Again, if you are a woman looking to start exercising, my advice would be focus on strength training, especially if you're over 30. Focus on strength training because it helps you build up muscle mass, stronger bones, it builds confidence, it would help with recomposition in your body. So your body composition, just changing the shape of your body if you want to do that. And yeah, it also makes you stronger. So why not if not? So with water, I struggled not too much because I couldn't do 4 liters for sure. I could not do 4 liters, but I did between 2 to 3 liters, which isn't too bad. But yeah, I did that. So I've talked about food, the books, my progress pictures. I took progress pictures on a daily basis, which was also good. Alcohol, I didn't touch a single drop of alcohol throughout, which is nice. And I had a lot of functions. I had my best friend's 40th, which was a big party. I had outings, I had work functions, and throughout all of those I was able to just stay teetotal and not drink, because I'm not a drinker normally, and it wasn't so bad not to have a drink. So that I kind of enjoyed drinking. And again, I felt a lot better the next morning, because as you know, if you're drinking do it for an event and then you have to wake up the next day, you're hungover, you're just a mess afterwards. But I felt good afterwards, which is nice. So it does feel nice not to drink and just get on with the day the next day. So yeah, that's one thing I enjoyed. In total, I think I would definitely do this again, because most of the rules and the challenge was something I did. Aside from outdoor and indoor exercise, I would always exercise regularly anyway on a daily basis, but doing that for 7 days was, I think, the toughest for me, because usually I would take 2 days to rest. 2 days was my rest day, which was the weekends. But even with this one that I did, I took 2 days. I didn't rest, so I didn't have any rest at all. So I worked out for 7 days, and on the weekend I didn't do anything strenuous. So I would do yoga and walk. I would walk to the gym and then I would do yoga. And some days I did skipping as well, the days I didn't go to yoga. So I did yoga Saturday and Sunday. But yes, in this video I did leg day and my legs were really aching. But yeah, my rest days, I would just do active rest days, which would be yoga, like workout, and then I'll just walk back and forth to the gym. And yeah, it was it was an interesting thing, because initially I was really tired. So I was very tired at the weekend, where I would have to drag myself out of bed to go to yoga, but eventually my body just got used to it. So that way I wasn't, it wasn't too bad. And yeah, on this day I was doing back day, as you can see the definition in my back, and that's clearly because I strength train a lot, and I do upper body and lower body a lot as well. So I could see the definition in my back, and it also shows that, with all the workout, I can see results as well. So the result did come. I don't think it was drastic, but the result definitely came. I'm going to do a lot more update on, my before and afters. I'm also going to talk about maybe the books I read. I will talk about, I'll just talk about everything, but I'll do an update, like a catch up of everything from when I started to, how it was going, things that happened, and tips as well if you're looking to do the same thing, what you could watch out for, what you could take note of, and yeah, tricks, tips, do's, don'ts, and how I found it personally and how it went for me. So I'm definitely going to do that. If you're looking to do 75 hard, if you have any questions, send them in the comment section. I will answer them. But so far so good. It was tough. I enjoyed it, and I would definitely do it again. It definitely pushes you further than you've ever been pushed before, especially if you're not if you are not someone that exercises quite often, and also you would feel somewhat isolated at some point as well, especially because you are on a strict regime and not everyone is doing the same thing as you're doing. So you do feel out of place at times. But yeah, all in all, it was good. I would definitely do it again, and I can't wait to share more of the whole process with you. And yeah, as I said, if you are looking to do this, I would say try it out, but read about it first. Look at what you can and cannot do, and what you could probably, do without. But read about it. It isn't for everybody, I would say. But if you're looking to really challenge yourself and push yourself, I would definitely say try it out. But remember, it isn't just 75 hard and that's it. It has to become a lifestyle change. So yeah, I also celebrated this with my Christmas walk party, teetotal, because on this day I still couldn't drink. It was like the second to last day, but I couldn't drink, but I was teetotal and I still had fun. We had a lot of fun for my Christmas party. And for the Friday before the end of it, I think it was Sunday, I finished. I did strength training, and on the Sunday when it finished, throughout the day I was cooking, I was meal prepping. I couldn't do any exercise, but I made sure just before midnight, I made sure I did my 45-minute indoor exercise. So I skipped, which was, it was tough because my legs were aching. I had been cooking all day, but I still did what I had to do because I didn't want to not do any exercise before I finished. So I did that, and yeah, it was good. Again, this was just showing really that you can still do, no matter what situation you're in, no matter what is happening, as long as you put your mind to it, you can get that thing done. And that was exactly what I did. But it was tough, I'm not even gonna lie, but I still did it anyway. And yeah, it just shows, my resilience and my tenacity and discipline to keep into something, and me saying I want to do something and I just get it done without any complaints and any of that, which was good. But all in all, 75 hard was fantastic for me. It was challenging. It challenged me in every single way, and I would definitely do it again. So please look out for my update on, how it went. I'm going to be posting more of that. I don't even know what my total workout calorie was. I'll share that at some point as well. But my final stat is going to come up in a minute. And I also finished the Never Split the Difference, which is a book about negotiation by Chris Voss. And yeah, it just teaches you about negotiating, like your life dependent on it. And yeah, I learned a lot from that book as well. So that was an interesting book. I finished that, and I'm now reading Atomic Habits. Again, as I said, I'm just going to keep on, continue on most of the rules, because why not? It's not just about turn 5 hard and stopping it. It's about just continuing on and turning it into a lifestyle change. So my next book is called Atomic Habits, and I cannot wait to, finish that. This was the day I had to just finish my workout after meal prepping the whole day. So yeah, that was tough. I did this before midnight and I completed my challenge. Thank you so much for joining for coming with me through this journey, and I hope this will not be the last time. Don't forget to subscribe and put on your notification for more updates on my Sun 5 Hard and many more fitness tips.